What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Double Chomp TCG YouTube channel. We're back today, actually, with a deck profile with a deck list for the Digimon card game that I did really well at this past Pasadena regional, and I didn't expect to do well at all, but I did fairly well. Ended up X2 at 15th place with Digimon, funny enough. And honestly, I didn't know what I was gonna play going into the event, and eventually I didn't have time to test or anything like that due to some time constraints. So I ended up going with what I know best, with a couple changes from the new 2.5 set. And let's just get straight into it and give a little bit of a reason why I played certain things or ratios. Already seen a couple of videos. They were asking questions, so let's just get into this. And we'll just start off with our eggs really quick. Oop, that's 5. Played the 4 Cubimon and then the 1 Tokomon. The 4 Cubimon were just great throughout the day, making sure that I had extra memory throughout the day, swinging with Gatomon and then getting memory off of that, and then while the Patamon was on the bottom, getting another memory off that if it survived for a turn. And then Tokomon was just the 5th egg because I did Angemon kind of loop him with the when he gets deleted, get to hatch an egg if I have a tamer. So I did eventually go to 5, especially against the Royal Knights deck I played in my last round. So that was a grind fest, at least for the first game between us. But those are the eggs. Let's just move on to the next couple. Let's actually rookies. Let's go rookies. I swear I had this sorted out. We play for the almighty potato, my favorite potato. Patamon is just really good. Gets memory, stack security. A lot of times I just went raised Patamon, started main, and then went into Digimon right after with the help of Gatomon and or my Tamers. One game I double Patamon in a turn because I had Scramble and then raised Patamon. Started main, able to evolve into one of my level 4s, and then stack one for my hand at the bottom of security, able to use the other Patamon, get it back in. So it was really fun play. I love Patamon. He's really cute, cute potato, and I'm missing one more alt, unfortunately. So there's one of the rookies. Second rookie would be another Patamon. Honestly, I just really like the card. This one holds sentimental value because I went to watch the movie with my significant other, and it was just really good. I liked the experience, and she enjoyed it, so why not? But other than that, Patamon being able to take out a Magna Angemon, the blue and yellow one, out of security was really really good. As well as the minus 2k security helped a lot actually when going with little guys. And then I had a little Rapidmon to also minus 4k security, so it helped a little bit. But definitely stacking security with the effect was really really good in conjunction with Truby Ace. So that's another level 4. Another one would be Luxmon. Luxmon was a good searcher throughout the day. I did hit 2 cards once, I believe. So it was pretty cool. I might bump it up, not sure yet. I just like the Patamon a little more. But when we do eventually get more Archangels and more Angels throughout the time the set's coming out, I will maybe bump it up. And Heritable didn't really come up at all, honestly. So that was pretty bad. But last two would be 2 Pillamon. Pillamon helped a lot, especially against Scramble decks or decks that would spit out cards with Scramble. Or actually one of my matchups with RP Imperial, because I had dumped 2 out. He popped one with XVmon and then couldn't get rid of the other. So that helped a lot win that matchup. Specifically, a little bit against Growlmon too, because of the deletion effect of taking out or bringing back, I believe, a Guilmon out of drop trash when it's deleted. Although I will say I only think I deleted it. I DP minus Growlmon once, and the other one I just kind of Angemon tucked it so it didn't get on deletion effect. So Pillamon really great this format. I was playing 3 originally, but decided to take it down to 2, just because I didn't like getting stuck with multiple in my hand. Okay, that's it for the rookies. Let's go to the champions. Champions, I played 4 Angemon. Kind of bothers me that it's 2 and 2, but I like Angemon a lot. It's kind of like a pseudo Ukamon when it deletes itself to hatch an egg. I thought it was really cool, and I really really like the fact that it hits two of the current top decks, which are RP Imperial and the Gallimon deck because most of them are viruses. Even the Crimson mode, which is really really cool because I think I did that once. Um, it didn't really help against. I kept looking and I was like, why are you a vaccine against Alphamon? And when Oryukin Ace hit, I was just like, well, there goes my Dimity stack, and I can't get rid of it too easy. So pretty bad. But I did really like Angemon. It also helped that I had multiple Patamons to evolve for 2 instead of 3. So I like that a lot. And if we get more Patamons, great. I can play these more better or easier or better functioning. So there's Angemon. I played 3 Gatomon. Contrary to popular belief, I didn't play this just because I wanted to. I only played 3 because I couldn't find a 4th. I got lazy and didn't order any online, and eventually I ended up asking some friends if they had any, and they didn't have any. So I just played 3. I would bump it up to 4. I like Barrier. I'll explain the reason why I like Barrier a lot more in detail later when we get to some other cards. But Gatomon, great card. Beautiful with Patamon. Beautiful on its own. Play 4. And then my last 2 are the blue yellow green Rapamon from the Starter Deck 17. I played Rapamon primarily because I like the card. I like Terriermon. I can't play Terriermon because it's not yellow. But Rapamon came in super clutch with Cherubimon Ace because my main thing, funny enough, wasn't to evolve into it with Patamon. It was to Ace with Cherubimon Ace and then dump this out, minus them however much I have, whether it be 8k, 12k, whatever, and then block right after with it to minus 4k again, or block 7k, and then they would die from the block, and then minus something else 4k, and then that would delete off of the 4k or whatnot. So I really liked Rapamon. I used it quite a bit. I even hard dropped it once, I think. But a lot of the time I did hard drop Cherubi Ace, and then just play this off of it, and then had a blocker right after. And then definitely alliancing with this to minus 4k security, minus 4k again. I'd be swinging with Cherubi Ace for like 19k, technically 23k with the minus 4k security. And if I had Patamon, it'd be like 25k security, so nothing could actually hurt it, even in DP minus at that point. I think I got hit with a Heaven's Judgment once, hitting Cherubi Ace, and because it was just so big, it didn't die off the first check of Heaven's Judgment, and then just died afterwards with the Alliance. So I didn't mind it too much. It hit 2 checks, so it worked out. But Rapamon, good card, especially if played off Cherubi Ace or evolved into it with Patamon. So that's it for champions. Gonna go into ultimates. I forgot. I was like, wait a minute, megas? No. All right. So my ultimates would be the 4 Magna Angemon Ace. Card is really really good. I wish I had more Angemons that I liked to evolve for 3, but even evolving from 4 wasn't that bad because I just had so much memory to work with. It worked out really well. Digivolving for 2 into Diminimon is nasty. I love it. Giving everything blocker was really good. I almost had it at 3 just because I wanted to be spicy with playing Lucemon in the deck because he's Angel and you can go into Chaos mode and Chaos mode X antibody. But I'm really glad I played the 4 just because I did drop this a couple times for the 6 cost. And but a lot of time I did just Digivolve for the 4 or the 3 because of Angemon. Good card. Next would be the Magna Angemon Ace and then the Angelomon Ace. Again, another thing, contrary to popular belief or people thinking about my deck list, I only played 3 because I only could find 3. I literally played this deck with none of these for the majority of my playtime with this deck, and played only 4 of these and 4 of the Magna Angemon from BT16. It was only recently where I had 3 of them. I played with 1 of them for the longest time, and then I got 2 more, like I think a week or 2 ago before the event, and played it for the first time at 3 on Sunday at Pasadena Regional. So really good card. I would definitely bump it to 4. Magna Angemon did well too. Getting rid of little cards. If someone went rookie and then rookie in the front, I just dropped this for 4, put them at 1, killed the rookie, recovered 1, and then it gave me the chance to kind of hope and see that Dimini and or a low 4 win security if I promoted Patamon or if I had Magna Angemon played. So both cards did really well. A change I would make would just be another Angemon Ace. I also didn't want to buy more Digimon Aces just because we are getting that reprint, I believe, in BT21 as a box topper, and it looks very, very good. So I'll definitely be running that at a 4 of, and this is a 2 of, and then whatever other Angel support we get. I think I will try the adventure, some of the adventure stuff in here too, but that's neither here nor there. So, but yeah, Aces, great. Minus 6k instead of turns, great. DP minus and recovery is great. So that's all the ultimates, all 5s. On to level 6s. Let's just start with the Angels themselves. You have to play Digimon. Good card's good. Caught some people by surprise. Funny enough, glare. And just really, really good, really fun card. I wish he protects against Digivolving and DD minus, but does not. Alphamon or Yukon Ace is a menace to this card, but made it work. Love the card. Good card. Good card. Good card. Do good things. Speaking of good cards, Trivia Ace. Love this card. I would never play less than 4. Trivia Ace playing any of the level 4s was really good. I think the worst one technically to me was the Gatomon, because it's not an angel and it's not a Rapidmon, because angels have blocker if I have the blue yellow, and Rapidmon's inherently a blocker on his own. And then Gatomon just kind of sits there. But definitely playing out a free Gatomon's always nice. Any card, honestly. One of my favorite plays was actually Trivia Ace into Pillowmon, because if I delete something with a deletion effect that played another card, I would just stun them out of that. Or on return, if they had any card like scrambles or anything like that, I love doing that on my turn. Then pass their turn, they can't use scramble to play a card for free. But Trivia Ace, favorite card, really good card, very pretty card. I look forward to the gold one in that reprint set that we're getting. But so far, I love this card. Very cute, very good. And the last 2 angels I played were 2 Shadow Seraphi Ace. I'm really glad I only played 2 of this card. There wasn't a lot of Digivolving. I think only in the mirror I Digivolved a lot. With this card, just hard playing it. And then against Gallant, where I could Digivolve it because I could hard play it on my turn and then Digivolve them. Didn't really use anything outside of that. I think because of the amount of Royal Knights, it's not as good as it could be. But Shadow Seraphi is really good. I want alt arts. I need to find them. So, good card's good. Again, Shadow Seraphi Ace, good card. And then my last level 6s would be 2 Medieval Gallant. Medieval Gallant, I believe, overperformed throughout the day. Being able to suspend 2 cards and just pop a card, or suspend 2 cards to play them, suspend another card, and then pop a card was beautiful, and his vortexing was really, really good. And then if it lived, a lot of the time I would have him to be like attack alliance with Rapidmon, or even having him in conjunction with Tribumon, and just be like swing, alliance, and then just going in like that. Really, really good. Helped a lot against Sakuyamon too. My Sakuyamon opponent actually forgot about him and went into Sakuyamon that plays a token. Off of that, triggered, and I ended up popping a Sakuyamon off of it. That little mistake kind of, turned the whole tide. But this card overperformed. I love this card. I need another alt art. And yeah, I would definitely continue to play that too. Maybe even 3. But I definitely really, really like this card. On to my level 7s. I played 2 Chaosmon Balder Arm. This card was sick, to say the least. I had to reread this a couple times because I had doubts in my mind, because people were only mentioning the fact that you could Digivolve over Medieval and Diminimon, but it states DNA Digivolve, yellow level 6 plus green or black level 6 at a cost of 0. So I didn't do anything wrong, and DNAing into this was goated. I DNA'd into this for game like 4 or 5 times, because I went Trivia Ace and Medieval Gallant, or Diminimon and Medieval Gallant. It was so cool and so fun, because if you have a good stack with Diminimon, with the barrier stack, you effectively have a partition barriered Valder Arm that does 2 checks and then just stuns on when you play him. And he did the work. In my last game against Royal Knights, Valder Arm specifically the alt art, not even the regular art, it's alt art. Won me my Royal Knights matchup in the last round, round 9, because I lost game 1, then game 2 and 3 I had to go really aggressive, so I went Cherubi Ace and Medieval Gallant Ace and went really wide, and was able to go. Excuse me, that was a call. I went able to go swing alliance with Cherubi, swing alliance with Medieval, and then go into him for DNA for free. Draw, swing again, stun them for the turn, and then swing with like a little guy and kind of win win that game or match. So Chaos Valdarm, love it. I would play 2 Altarts. My Megazoo heart goes out to him, honestly, because when I first played when I was playing BT4, I played Megazoo and played the old Chaosmon, and this card just brings back good memories, and it's just really really good. The fact that I can partition out Medieval and a Cherubi Ace, or even like Shadow Serafi Ace, and then one of them, it doesn't matter, and their own plays will trigger it, I believe. I'm not sure. I'm hoping they do. I didn't partition all day because I ended up winning the game with Valdarm. But good card. I recommend it in all decks that could either DNA into it or Digivolve into it, just like Sakuyamon and Divinimon. So that's them. As for my Tamers, I only played 4. 4 TK from BT, what is it? 1 actually, and then our sad one of BT 14. Originally, this was 1 TK, 1 Kari from I think BT 15, the one that removes security, gives something -1 security, but and then this card. Oh, and then it was one of the BT 15 Kari, this TK, and then 3 purple Kari from BT3, I believe, or BT4. But I had seen another deck profile of Angels, and I was like, you know what? I really don't need these other Karis. TK is the way to go. The Boy Wonder did great. I loved actually just starting with this, even if I give my opponent 4, if I had Patamon and this or Patamon and this, I was set because I was really sure I had it at level 4, or I made absolute sure that there was level 4 in there. So, good cards. I love TK. Homeway did good. 2 yellow memory boosts. Originally, I had, I believe, 3. But over time, I was just more so thinking that it was too much, if it made sense. But they did really well. And then the last card is a yellow scramble. I was testing 4 of them to see how it went. And by testing, I mean just shuffling my hand around because I didn't have time to, meet with friends and play test. And my testing group has diminished over time because they've gone to other games. But yeah, so I only ever used Scramble in full effect like twice or 3 times. I think I got hit security twice, and then like 3 or 4 times I played out my hand and then actually used the effect. Memboost did well at 2. This did well at 1. And yeah, I would not change these numbers. Maybe 2 of this. We'll see. And then depending on what else comes in the future, I might put in different memory boosts, like the yellow green one, because I think we're getting Rust Yellow one, but the yellow green one might be really good, lemon lime. So that's it for the deck profile. I'm just gonna go over the matchups really quick, in no order because I forgot throughout the day. It was a long day. It was 9 rounds. Round 1, I for sure played Gallantmon. My round 1 opponent ended up getting a top 8. He was 8th place, so good for him. I got so like cooked on that matchup, it wasn't even funny. I got beaten for sure. Round 2 for sure was Armors. Really cool dude, really chill. I think he was a local, if I remember right. But I won that. Birds, I had played Birds once before, and I lost. I think I was playing SetCon, if I remember right, just because I was like, I'll play whatever. But Birds beat me round 1, and then 2 and 3 I got it because Pillowmon is a boss. Round 4 was Gallant. I won pretty single-handedly. Opponent didn't really see his rookies, so I kind of outsped him at that point. Round 5, Alphamon. I got murked by Alphamon. Again, or you can ace neg 15k. Really, really good. Round 6, RP Imperial Dramon. Pillowmon again doing the Lord, the Angel's justice over here. Angel's work. Round 7 was Mirror. A little confusing there, but during our match, but I ended up taking it. Round 8 was Sakuyamon. Ended up uh, using Medieval Galamon to its full effect against that matchup, scoring really wide with Diminimon not being able to be deleted. And then I kind of just outspat him at that point. He didn't really get anything outside of Sakuyamon at all times, just because I was deleting it constantly. I believe he had Shine Greymon Ace in hand, and I deleted his Sakuyamon before he could do it because I used Medieval Gallantmon because it popped out a token, and he had the Sakuyamon on board and a Renamon. Round 9 was probably my like most feared matchup against Royal Knights, just because I haven't played against Royal Knights since BT13, and I had no idea what it did. I had no testing against most of these decks actually. Actually, the only one I had experience against was against Gallant, and that's because my one of my friends actually plays it, and that's what he took to the regional. But Royal Knights was my most feared matchup. I thought I was gonna go X3, and really cool guy by the way. I the joke was his screen name was Wong, and I told everybody I am facing an Avenger. The last boss is an Avenger for the day for me. Well, also Sorcerer Supreme, I think. But besides the point, so I was super afraid, super scared. Really cool guy. Really good games. Game 1, he he beat me down. Honestly, he had what was it, 3 Cool Boy, 4 Last Guardian, and then 3 Knights Purge on the board. Like, and I kind of sat there like, okay, I guess I lose. Game 2, I was able to pump out Shrubby Ace and Valder Arm just Shrubby Ace and a wide board, so I was able to take that game. And in game 3, oh no, wait, yeah, game 2 was Valder Arm because I remember swinging with like an ace. I ended up swinging with 2 aces under Valder Arm, and I was so afraid because it was only 15k with no barrier. And if any of his security were like Crimson Mode or Yukin Ace or even Omni X, I was done, and I essentially lost. Or I might have 1 turn, but it didn't matter. I swung for him for that one, and then game 3 I did the same thing. Valder Arm DNA'd and was able to take it, and I ended up suspending his Omeka because I think I did Medieval and Valder the same turn because he gave me so much memory, and I was able to mem boost into the Medieval to keep turn and Valder and then go for game. It was one of those pivotal moments where I'm just like, I gotta swing and see if I have game, and I'm getting it. So overall, great time. Few mix-up hiccups here and there, but overall worked out. I want to give a shout out to the friends, the homies for cheering me on, even though I had like 0 confidence in my day. I was kind of, I wore my Crocs to there, and I was like, you know what? If I do well, great. If I don't, it's okay. I had 0 practice, and thank you to everybody. Shout outs to the homies, Steven, Kevin, Deontay, biggest homie right there. You'll see him on the channel here and there. And Senior Tang. So thank you guys for cheering me on, being there. And thank you everybody for watching. Please subscribe. If you haven't followed us on Instagram, please do so. It should be under the same handle of Double Chomp TCG. And hope to see everyone soon. Have a good one, guys.